How you doing? This is Craig Smith from Craigtrader.com. Thank you for tuning in today, and just wanted to let you know that I'm getting back with you, as I said I would, concerning these high yield dividend investments that are ETFs, and they've been paying out monthly. And I've been using these investment vehicles for about the last 8, 9 months, and they have tremendously boosted my income where I didn't have to return back to the job market. And so before we get started, I want you to please hit that like button, subscribe. Please share the videos as they come in. Share them, let people know that we are here to be able to help one another, and I'll be able to share whatever my investment journey and my knowledge, which I've been investing for a very long time, almost probably 40 years, but I have not done real well over that entire time because I didn't stay invested. So the things I've learned on my journey and how I've gotten richer quicker over the last few years has been through staying consistent, and whatever mistakes I made, I can share those with you. And the things that I'm doing to help propel or elevate my income faster and more, and to accumulate more quickly, then I'm going to share that with you also on this journey. And you may have some feedback and things. Let me know in the comments how your investing life has been. But with these ETFs that have come out, they're paying very high yields. Some of them do have what's called NAV erosion, where the value goes down a little bit. But overall, you got to know that the one that I'm going to give you today has been, it's the underlying index is for the NASDAQ 100, which is a tech stock. And then also, I'm going to tell you how to kind of counteract some of that NAV erosion by actually going into the index and investing some in that also. And so overall, it's been doing great. As I said, I've tested it out before I start talking about it. I've been consistently building my income. My income has been increasing more monthly because as I bring money in, I'll reinvest it. So, like I said, please hit that like, subscribe button, and notification bell so you can get every video that I put out. How do y'all like this beautiful backdrop of downtown Chicago, my hometown? All right. With that being said, also you can go to the links below or to Craigtrader.com. I have shared links where you can actually start investment account, or even if you have an investment account and want to start some additional accounts. I have links to Stash. I have links to a link to Robinhood and a link to Moomoo. By investing in each one of those accounts, you'll get some stock back. I'll get some stock. I have several accounts. I have probably 6 or 7 brokerage accounts. 3 of them are with all of those. And I also have some of the traditional accounts like Fidelity, E-Trade. The thing about those, you have to buy a whole share of stock to participate. With these, you can buy partial shares. So no matter what amount of money you want to invest, if it's $5, $10, $100, the stock may be 200, and you may say, well, I'm going to put 100 in this stock, another 100 in that one, another 50. You can actually break them down according to the amount of money that you want to invest in there. And that way you're able to do it. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I do have a finance degree that I never went into the finance field because I got caught up into rehabbing and flipping homes back then, and used some of my stock, a lot of my stock money to flip homes, and forgot to put money back in, and I regret it to this day, because had I simply kept investing money, I would be a whole lot richer, much richer over time, putting that money in the market, even with the downturns, crashes, and everything that happened. So anyway, but you got to look at it this way too, that not participating in the market, I know some people are scared to put their money in the stock market, but your 401ks are in the stock market. It's just you have so-called professional managers managing them for you. which the professional managers many times don't do as well as regular investors. They sure don't do well with investors who are very knowledgeable. We far outpace their returns, no problem. And then with these high yield dividend investments, you'll do even greater. But you have to participate in the stock market to be able to even get ahead of the inflation rate. If you put your money into something and it's only bringing in whatever 3%, 4%, the inflation rate is really going up 7, 8, 9%, 6, 7%. The government may tell you one thing, but you go to the grocery store, you go to the clothing store, you go to the gas station. You know what the cost of rent is, and your mortgage notes and things like that, and just living expenses have gone up a great deal over the last year or two. And so, it just doesn't add up to what the statistics may tell you. And so, but with the stock market, you can far outpace that. You can grow your income, you can grow your wealth, and you can provide that additional money. And you don't have to start with a lot. If some of you I know have more money than others, some may only have a couple of $100s to start with. Whatever you can start with, you have to participate, get in it, and you got to get in it, and then you can win it. Without being into the game of investing, and you're not going to be able to keep ahead and grow your wealth as consistently as you can by investing in the stock market. So as I said, the high yield dividend play that I have for you is, and you can look at the video again later if you can't write this down right now, is QQQY. QQQY is the symbol. It's a Defiance fund. That's the name of the company that puts out some of these high yield dividend producing funds. And I'm going to be sharing with you over time some of the other companies that have high yield funds, though. But I thought I'd start with this one since it's based on the NASDAQ market. It has some possibly more stability because the underlying they're doing their option trades within the fund and paying us out of the profits of what they're making by doing these short-dated option trades. So it can be complicated, especially those of you that don't do option trades. I trade options quite a bit, but I'm not real skilled at doing all kind of options and all of these fancy different option plays. I'm usually just doing calls and puts and some spreads here and there. But the majority of my money is invested in the regular stock market. I'll trade in and out of that if stocks fall to a certain point, and I can see that others are moving moving at a greater rate, then I'll rebalance my portfolio, sell out of some, buy into others that are have more momentum plays are going up. And we'll talk about that during these sessions we have. The QQQY is producing and is paying out a dividend rate right now of 69%, roughly 69% per month. It can fluctuate, but it has been around that, and actually it's increased over the last couple of months. But if you just look at that and you're in a job that you don't like, or you're trying to supplement your business or trying to bring extra money in the house where you want to start a business, or be able to spend more time with your family, then these kind of investments can literally change your life overnight, because you can get in them one month and they start paying out this income the next month. So you just hypothetically put $100,000, if you have that, into this QQQY, and it's paying out 69%. You're looking at a payment rate of about roughly 5.5% per month income, something like that, consistently around at the same time every month. And you can go to the Defiance Fund's website to see what the payout rates are. And of course, do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor, but as I said, I'm a finance I go so finance geek. I love finance. I love the stock market. I'm looking at the markets all the time. I'm looking at my trades every day. I'm looking at the stock prices every day. And so you can start just where you are with the whatever amount of money you have. It can be as little as $10, and you can put as much as you want in it as many times you want to. So I'm consistently rolling over my income and the money that I get from my trades and from my dividends. I make a lot more than what my expenses are, and for my wife and I. And so I'm refunneling that money back into the high dividend plays and into trades. And so it's increasing my income every month. So that's something to consider too. You're going to accumulate your wealth faster with these income plays, and you're going to be able to build your fortune faster. So you talk about generational wealth. This is literally something that's paying out every month. And even if you pass away, as long as you're in people who inherit the money from you, they can trade the stock, they can sell it, they can leave it, and just keep collecting the income off of those dividends. So it's a great win-win-win situation, I would say. So in the comments, let me know what you think. We'll talk about this some more later. I'll continue, but you can live on easy street. This will be a easy living off these dividends. You can retire early. Yeah, I know a lot of people are into the FIRE lifestyle to go to financial independence, retire early. You can do that. And when I say retire, I mean you can retire from doing something you don't want to do and transition into something you do want to do. So once again, my website, Craigtrader.com. Please like and subscribe. Please share. Please hit the notification bell. And also you can go to Craigtrader.com. I do have links on there also, as well as an investment calculator that you can play with your figures, put numbers in, how much you can invest each month, your anticipated rates of return, and it'll tell you how much money you would have built up over whatever amount of years you put in there. So thanks for tuning in. Remember, you can't win the game unless you're in the game. So stay in the game, get in the game to win. Be blessed, be focused, be encouraged, and also be consistent. And I will see you soon.